Y'all get ready with me, but the tea is hot. Okay, I have my bonnet on because y'all ain't even ready for this tea. So y'all need to really hang in because I'm about to go in on what this is all about. So for those of you that don't know, this right here is Christy Blanchard, which is Gypsy Rose's stepmama. Now, I have been very vocal earlier on when I started reporting about Gypsy that I felt as if her stepmama, Kristy Blanchard, was always up to no good. And simply because her dad was never really involved too much in her life, allegedly. And the fact that the dad wasn't really involved, but Kristy Blanchard had always stuck around and never had an issue with that. And now that Gypsy has been paroled and she has this series, all of a sudden Kristy loves her so dearly and is there for her like a mother that she never had. Now, I want to be abundantly clear. Initially, when I started speaking on Kristy Blanchard, I only knew what I knew from the docuseries and Rachel, who is Gypsy Rose's ex-best friend. Now, everything we've seen in the docuseries, we know is not 100% accurate, and we know that this is just out of the lenses of Gypsy Rose and people in the docuseries. So in my opinion should have never really mattered to the Blanchards because I was just reporting on a show just like everybody else was. Now, Rachel, Gypsy Rose's ex-best friend, did tell me that the reason why Gypsy did not invite her to her welcome home party was because Christy did not like Christy did not like Rachel. Now, this is Kristy Blanchard's TikTok page, and I want you guys to see what she puts in her bio. Isn't that interesting? But just hang on to that for a sec, because we're going to catch you all up as to why this is all lies. So, allegedly, Ryan was a friend of Kristy Blanchard's. I don't know Ryan very well. This is someone that I have seen as a content creator here on TikTok, and I have been on a live with her before, and the interaction was fine, but after that, it ended up going south for whatever reasons. She posted these screenshots allegedly on her Facebook, and someone sent these to me. I want you guys to pause to read it. So the people in this text message, one is Ryan, and the other one is Jamie, which was the PR person that Kristy said she hired. Now, this was not a real PR person. This was actually another content creator's old mod that is totally against Kristy, that she used as a PR person, and she said she was a private PR company for the public. Make it make sense, but whatever. However, I realized Kristy had it out for me. Now, if you guys don't know, I have been reached out to by Lifetime, and Lifetime asked to use some of my content. Not for me to be in the show, but just some of my content in reference to Gypsy, which honestly, I don't think is a big deal, and I don't think Kristy should have been hung up over that. So basically, in those screenshots you seen, her PR person was saying that I was lying, I am not going to be on the show like I said I was, and to make it clear, my top content is going to be on the show. I personally am not physically going to be on the show, it's going to be my content, okay? I honestly think this entire family is extremely crazy, and I would not want to be in the same space with them. Not that I'm scared of them, just why would I put myself in a situation with people that are that crazy? And no one ever asked me to be physically on the show. Let's make that clear. However, Ryan, who is Kristy Blanchard's friend, or was, I don't know their situation, tried to come for me in multiple videos. She tried to lie and deceive and say that I tried to misgender people, I was bullying them, and it was all just to try to tear me down and have my followers stop following me and thinking that she was going to break me. Now, the interesting part about that is I actually ended up gaining followers during that time, which was really not my intentions. Whether I had followers or not, I've always created content and that's kind of my thing. So I was okay with whichever way it went. But that's when I really realized that my followers really rode for me. However, let's move forward. Kristy Blanchard actually, she didn't post this. One of her friends, which is Bree, that it's weird how they met, but I'm not going to go into that. Here's the screenshot. So I don't know if you've seen this, but it seems like Miss Kristy Blanchard has a potty mouth. Y'all need to go back and pause to read the screenshots because that screenshot is so telling on who this lady is, okay? Now, She has tried to say this whole time, be kind to everyone, we're all adults in all of the comment sections, but behind closed doors, her text messages are vile. So now, Kristy Blanchard clearly has it out for me. Now, this was all just based off a docuseries and what I seen from her and from what I heard from Rachel. This was just that. So for a woman to get so hung up on information that she had put out there says a lot about why is she so upset. All I can tell you is a hit dog will always holler. So I think that this whole situation is just a little bizarre to be so hung up over a content creator and other content creators that have done exactly the same thing. But one thing I notice about that is those other content creators that you don't go after, they don't look like me. So y'all can draw your own conclusion about that. But Miss Mims, don't bark up this tree, love. It's just not that serious. There's no reason that it should be going like this. This is the internet. And as Gypsy always says, it's not real at all. And also, you don't have to tell Bree to block me. I blocked Bree weeks ago when she started her shenanigans. Because just in case you don't know, I don't keep people on my page that I feel are toxic. All of your friends have been blocked from my pages a long time ago, baby doll. I also heard you weren't sleeping well at night because so many people on the internet. Now, my advice would just say to cut off the internet, delete TikTok, and just keep it pushing. Because for you to be offended or be bothered by random people that don't really know you, it says that what we think is actually accurate. I know you have people trying to defend you, but there are people that don't really know you that well, and that's clear. But everybody on the outside looking in sees you exactly for who you are. And that really has you all up in a tizzy. And one thing I think you should remember is I never reached out to Gypsy. Gypsy reached out to me. But let's not be mistaken. Miss Gypsy keeps a man Blanchard. She will see soon enough who you really are. But I also think she already knows. She's just playing the part. So my suggestion, Miss Kristy Blanchard, would be to stay off the internet. And don't worry about content creators, because if you're on reality TV, we're gonna speak. That's the purpose. And if you look in my bio, it says what I discuss. So I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye for now.